Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Alia, hello.
Hello, teacher.
Are you okay? How are you
I'm
today?
okay. I'm
Good. All right. How did you spend your weekend? Did you do anything special at the weekend?
no. You you didn't задавали как будет. We didn't
You may say you didn't give us, yes, or you didn't
do,
ask us to do.
nothing.
All right. Yeah, nothing in your workbook. Okay, I forgot actually. Yes, okay. So that was a free weekend for you, I see. Lila, hello.
Good
Welcome.
evening.
Good evening.
How was your weekend? Did you do anything exciting? Well, how was
Mm,
it?
I listened for some audios in
Audio
the YouTube audios. Yes, English on English
in
in
English?
English
What was that about?
about some. I was listening BBC
Mm-hmm.
6 minute English
6 minute
podcast.
English? Okay, great. Did you like it?
Yes, I like it.
Okay, not very long, right? But very useful sometimes. Yes, full of
Yes.
words. Okay. Did you learn anything new while listening?
Yes. Yes, I learned.
Okay,
I
okay, I forgot
knew
it.
about,
Yeah, okay. Uh-huh.
yes, I knew about some new, and it was interesting to know to get some new information.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. To get some new information. Okay, that's
Yes.
great. That's great. Okay. Well, dear ladies, since I didn't ask you to do anything, and since yes, a weekend has already passed, let's dive into the revision. Let's start our lesson with a revision, okay? I would like to revise models of obligation. I'm not sure just whether we did it or not. Just let me know. Okay, please have a look and let me know. Have you already done it? Or, oh no, ladies, models of obligation. Did we do it?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. Then now you have to complete these sentences using the correct option. Circle the correct verb. Well, there are 9 of them. Number 1 has already been done for you, so you can use both, right? No thanks, I mustn't or shouldn't eat any more cake. I'm on a diet. So now there are 8 of them left. From number 2 to number 5, okay, Lila, okay, they are for you. And from number 6 to number 9, Aliyah, please, you do them, all right? Okay, please begin.
That's all.
Mm-hmm. Alia, is the last answer must or
Should
must?
or
Yes.
yes. Maybe both, but I think must.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you think must is the correct answer. Okay, let's see. Well, firstly, number two. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. I disagree with number five. Lilia, okay, think about this.
You should do your homework.
Yes, you should do your homework because have to actually it's either about external right circumstances. I mean external laws or rules, yeah. Oh, well, in this case, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. So you should. It's a piece of recommendation, but a little bit bossy, yes, but the only one. Okay, we can't say you have to do. Okay, you don't. You have to do. Well, next, Jerry doesn't have to. Okay, snake mustn't. Okay, both. All right.
Both.
Yes, both. You can say, I think you should, or I think you must. Okay, must expresses the strong recommendation. Yes, should is just recommendation, must strong recommendation. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, all right, thank you. And the second part, ladies, well, you can see there are different signs. Well, and using these signs, using these symbols, please complete the sentences with these forms. Must, mustn't, have to, don't have to. Only, all right? No should, no ought to. Okay, use these forms. Okay, sorry. There are 7 of them. Lilia, number 6, 7, 8 for you. Number 2 to 5, Alia for you, okay?
That's all.
Well, Aliyah, everything's okay except for number 5. Number 5 is wrong. Well,
Nice.
it says Sundays free, right? And if you use mustn't, it's just a strong prohibition. It's very
Yeah.
important not to do that. Вам нельзя платить, like you see, mustn't. Must have to fasten, yes, you mustn't, and you have to leave. Yes, Lila, very good. Everything's all right. Leah, what about number 5? What's the right answer?
You don't have to.
Yes, you don't have to pay on Sundays, you see? Okay, yes. You feel the difference, right? Because if you say mustn't, it's just strong prohibition. It's very important not to do that. Like, нельзя. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Have to, just don't have to, just sounds much weaker. Much weaker. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much, ladies. Okay. I can see as a result, you have nailed it. Okay. Some mistakes, yes, several mistakes have been done, but have been made, but in general, it's fine. Okay. Well, as for the plan, what's on agenda today? Today, dear ladies, the full lesson is based on your listening and speaking skills. Okay, so you will be improving your listening and speaking skills. You will be listening a lot. You will be listening a lot. You will be speaking a lot today. And in our previous lesson, you've just learned one special structure, should have plus verb 3, right? Should have done or shouldn't have done. Could you please remind me, what does this structure mean, and in what situations do we usually use it? Should have done, shouldn't have done. So what does it mean? When can we use it? When can we apply it?
When something happened, but you could do this more. You could do this better than you did.
Yeah, you could have done it. Yes, actually, you could have done it better. Yes, there was a better option, right? A better option for this. Okay. Yes, absolutely right. Thank you. So now you will see different pictures, and you please, ladies, make up sentences using this structure should have plus verb in the third form in order to speculate about the better situation in the past. Okay, for example, well, you can see what's happened.
What is that?
Sorry, Lilia, once again.
It's shaftel. No. The cooker is cooking something. Yes?
Yes, you mean chef, right? Or just a
Chef.
man. Yes, and what's happened? What's happened? His piece of bread is burned. Yes? Okay, so now can you please make up a sentence? For example, he should have done what, Lila, in order to avoid this situation, please?
He should have has
Have, no, not has. Should have, it's a fixed one, fixed part of a formula. He should have plus verb in the third
he
form.
should have opened or opened his
Oven
earlier.
earlier, yes, that's right. He should have taken it out earlier, or he should have opened the oven earlier. That's right. Next, Alia.
You should have так, сейчас. Run to finish earlier.
Come again, Leah. You should have what?
You should have run.
You should have run. Have
run to finish earlier.
Earlier. Okay. You see, it's a little bit in nature, not maybe earlier, but faster. You should have run to the finish faster.
Faster.
Yes, next, Lilia.
He shouldn't have run.
Yes, he shouldn't have run. Yes, he shouldn't have run. Or you want to add anything?
No, he shouldn't have run.
Okay, yes. The next one.
You should have go как раньше. You should gun.
You should have, right? You should
have. You should have gun. Gun gun on bus будет или как будет?
It depends on what you want to say. У вас зависит от того, что вы хотите сказать, Алия. Что значит gun on bus? Это что за коллокация?
Да, имею в виду, следовало бы прийти тогда пораньше, да?
Прийти на остановку пораньше давайте, или ему следовало вообще выйти пораньше. Здесь разные, что вы хотите, здесь много вариантов можно предложить. Что вы конкретно предлагаете?
You should have gone to bus station. Правильно, да?
Чего-то не хватает. И gone — это ходить, Алия. Мы же говорим, что ему следовало прийти на остановку пораньше. Прийти — это другое значение.
Come.
Так, еще раз.
You should have come to bus station.
Earlier, right?
Earlier.
Next, Lilia.
He should have taken down this cat.
Okay, you see, a cat escaped, right? A cat ran away. All right, now it's on the tree. So what shouldn't he have done, Lilia? Maybe it's better to make up a negative sentence. He shouldn't have, all right, he shouldn't have done what?
Scare or пугать его или как?
Okay. Also your idea. Тоже ваша идея, Лиля. Because I
что
can
здесь?
provide.
And
That's his cat.
His cat.
Okay, this cat has run away and climbed the tree. So, okay, so what shouldn't he have done? Or maybe should have done.
He should have taken down this cat.
shouldn't have taken
What
this
do you
cat
think?
down, right?
Yes, I
Okay,
don't know.
ладно, all right. Ладно, но если мы отталкиваемся все-таки от вот этой картинки, то есть она в настоящем, it's in the present, yes? For example, he shouldn't have opened the door, yes? Like things like that. So he did something, right? He did something in the past which led, okay, which resulted into this situation in the present. So this is the
Okay,
present
understood.
situation, okay? So that's why he shouldn't have opened the door, okay? Or he should
Mm,
have locked the door, right? Okay, he should have locked the door, stuff like that.
mm,
Yes, the next
okay.
one. This is the present situation, Aliyah. So what can you say?
You should have taken the umbrella.
An umbrella, right?
An
An
umbrella.
umbrella. Yes. Next, Lilia.
He shouldn't have done some bad stuff.
You know, in English, ladies, совершать преступление, it means commit a crime. Устойчивая фраза. Commit a crime. In our chat, I have typed it. You see, commit a crime. Can you see? Yeah. So let's.
He shouldn't have committed a crime.
Yes, he shouldn't have committed a crime. Yes. Okay, next, Aliyah.
You shouldn't have lie третья форма как? Like было, да?
Lied, it's lie. Lie. If you say lied, it means not to tell the truth. You see, lie, lied, lied. It's the past form of the verb lie, which means not to tell the truth. Это врала, врать, врали, прошедшее. А если лежать? Lie,
Лежать.
первая форма, да, как лгать, они похожи. But what about the third form?
Так.
Laid. Yeah, laid. L-A-I-D, laid. So he shouldn't.
You shouldn't have laid on the sun.
In Russian we say on the sun, but in English they don't say on the sun, because on it means surface. Он всегда означает поверхность, горизонтально или вертикально. И в английском, in English they don't say on.
Ой, под under или как?
Under, yes. He shouldn't have laid under the sun. Okay, he shouldn't have laid under the sun. Так, у нас столько, окей, ladies, у нас столько сложностей в одном предложении возникает. Давайте поаккуратней. Так, next. Лиля.
He should have learned this subject
This subject, yes, okay. Better. Лия.
You shouldn't have gone to the sea, может быть.
Okay, you may say gone to the sea. That's all?
That's all. Yeah.
You shouldn't have gone to the sea. But what?
Yeah,
But why?
This time or this day, or, the bad weather, in the bad weather.
In such a bad weather, right? In such a bad weather. Next.
She or he.
Mhm.
She shouldn't have. mm, He shouldn't have drunk the alcohol and
Mhm.
and driven
Driven.
the car.
Yes.
Driven the car.
Okay, yeah. The next one.
Так, you shouldn't have м, you shouldn't have cycling. Cycled. Или как? Cycled.
Yes, third form.
Cycled
Cycled.
faster.
Faster.
Fast или быстро.
Faster, it's a comparative form, Илья.
Fast.
Fast, right? You shouldn't. He shouldn't have cycled fast.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have. He shouldn't have opened the door
Okay.
of the plane.
Shouldn't have opened the door. Okay, now he's very scared, you see?
Mhm.
But before that, he agreed to do to go parachuting. So maybe so he shouldn't
He shouldn't have to agree.
have agreed.
He shouldn't have agreed about jumping on the parachute.
With a
With
parachute.
parachute. With the parachute.
Okay. Then
Есть.
actually you
имеете в
can
виду?
see the wallpaper is worn, you see, so it's very old. The interior isn't very nice.
Okay. You shouldn't have choose this room.
Choose, Alia.
Chosen. Oh, sorry. Chosen.
Chosen, right? He shouldn't have chosen.
Chosen.
Yes, and next, yeah.
He shouldn't have wasted his money without
gamble. Without.
thought.
They don't usually say without thought. It's called unconsciously, необдуманно, right? Okay. He shouldn't have wasted all his money unconsciously. Okay. Next, the last one.
You shouldn't have parked the car this place.
In this place,
In the
right?
place.
In this place.
In the
You
place.
shouldn't have parked your car in this place. Okay, that's right. Well, ladies, difficult.
Придумать сложно, да, оказывается, по рисункам.
Really? So really hard to, but everything is depicted, все достаточно понятно изображено, только вот это вот have, should have done, как мы выяснили, еще раз повторили, что эта форма используется как альтернатива тому, что уже случилось, да, то есть вам лучше было бы, да, им лучше было бы сделать что-то, но что-то уже произошло, поэтому that's why you should look at these pictures which present you the recent situation, not the past, but the recent current situation in the present, okay? So Okay, that was a kind of critical thinking activity. Yes, when you have to make up your sentences, it's about your critical thinking. All right, thank you. Now the listening task, ladies. Well, it's a very engaging, actually, dialogue. Well, let's read the instructions. Lila, could you?
Listen to Miranda Ingram, who is married to Alexander Anik, Anichkin,
Anichkin? Anichkin?
talking about the difference between Russian manners and British manners. What was their problem? How have they managed to solve their difference?
That's right. Do you think, ladies, that good manners are the same all over the world?
Mm. I think not.
No? Uh-huh. Why do you think so, Lila?
Mm, maybe because of traditional uh, in us in some countries traditional is
Traditions, you mean?
traditions, yes, traditions is отличается, is different
Yes, are different.
are
Okay.
different, yes.
All right, yeah. Well, yes, actually, you are right. It depends on the cultural background, yes. It depends on um, just, I mean, typical behavior, right, in this or that kind of country. Absolutely. And now you will listen to a clear evidence of this true. I mean, two people, Miranda and Alexander, as you can see, they are married and they are from different cultures, right? Because she's British and he's Russian. Okay, so listen carefully and answer the question what their problem was and how they have managed to solve their differences. Okay, two phrases or two words that I have prepared for you are for goodness sake. I think you've heard it lots of times when, for example, watching some YouTube, maybe videos or movies in English. For goodness sake, stop doing that. What does it mean? It's a kind of slang expression. For goodness sake, stop doing that. I hate when you behave like this. Okay, ради Бога.
Бога.
For goodness sake means ради Бога. And favor. Favor, well, usually favor is used with the verb do. Do a favor. Это делать одолжение, да? Do a favor. Do me a favor. Сделай мне одолжение, right? But of course you can find this word as a separate one, not in a collocation. Do a favor, сделать одолжение. Okay, so now let's listen and answer these two questions. Is the task clear, ladies?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Always thought that good manners were always good manners, wherever you were in the world. But that was until I married Alexander. We met in Russia when I was a student there, and I always remember when I first met him. He came to my flat one afternoon, and as soon as he came in, he said to me, in Russian, "Nalye menye chai," which means, "Pour me some tea." Well, I got quite angry and I said, "Pour it yourself." I couldn't believe that he hadn't used a "could you" or a "please." To me it sounded really rude. But Alexander explained that in Russian it was fine. You don't have to add any polite words. Some months later, I took Alexander home to meet my parents in the UK, But before we went, I had to give him an intensive course in pleases and thank yous. He thought they were completely unnecessary. I also told him how important it was to smile all the time. Poor Alexander. He complained that when he was in England, he felt really stupid, like the village idiot, he said. Because in Russia, if you smile all the time, people think that you're mad. And, in fact, this is exactly what my husband's friends thought of me the first time I went to Russia, because I smiled at everyone and translated every please and thank you from English into Russian. Another thing that Alexander just couldn't understand was why people said things like, "Would you mind passing me the salt, please?" He said, "It's only the salt, for goodness sake. What do you say in English if you want a real favour?" He was also amazed when we went to a dinner party in England and some of the food was, well, it wasn't very nice, but everybody, including me, said, "This is delicious." In Russia, people are much more direct. The first time Alexander's mother came to our house for dinner in Moscow, she told me that my soup needed more salt and pepper, that it didn't really taste of anything. I was really annoyed. And later, after she left, Alexander and I argued about it. Alexander just couldn't see my point. He said, "Do you prefer your dinner guests to lie?" Actually, I think I do. I'd prefer them to say, "That was lovely," even if they didn't mean it. Anyway, at home we now have an agreement. If we're speaking Russian, he can say, "Pour me some tea," and not say thank you when I give it to him. But when we're speaking English, he has to add a please, a thank you, and a smile.
Okay. Ladies, are you ready to answer this questions, actually? We want to listen to it once again.
Once again.
Once again. Yes.
Okay. Of course.
2.48. I always thought that good manners were always good manners, wherever you were in the world. But that was until I married Alexander. We met in Russia when I was a student there, and I always remember when I first met him. He came to my flat one afternoon, and as soon as he came in, he said to me in Russian, "Nalye menye chai," which means, "Pour me some tea." Well, I got quite angry and I said, "Pour it yourself." I couldn't believe that he hadn't used a "could you" or a "please." To me, it sounded really rude. But Alexander explained that in Russian, it was fine. You don't have to add any polite words. Some months later, I took Alexander home to meet my parents in the UK, but before we went, I had to give him an intensive course in pleases and thank yous. He thought they were completely unnecessary. I also told him how important it was to smile all the time. Poor Alexander. He complained that when he was in England, he felt really stupid, like the village idiot, he said. Because in Russia, if you smile all the time, people think that you're mad. And, in fact, this is exactly what my husband's friends thought of me the first time I went to Russia, because I smiled at everyone and translated every please and thank you from English into Russian. Another thing that Alexander just couldn't understand was why people said things like, "Would you mind passing me the salt, please?" He said, "It's only the salt, for goodness sake. What do you say in English if you want a real favour?" He was also amazed when we went to a dinner party in England and some of the food was, well, it wasn't very nice, but everybody, including me, said, "This is delicious." In Russia, people are much more direct. The first time Alexander's mother came to our house for dinner in Moscow, she told me that my soup needed more salt and pepper, that it didn't really taste of anything. I was really annoyed, and later, after she left, Alexander and I argued about it. Alexander just couldn't see my point. He said, "Do you prefer your dinner guests to lie?" Actually, I think I do. I'd prefer them to say, "That was lovely," even if they didn't mean it. Anyway, at home we now have an agreement. If we're speaking Russian, he can say, "Pour me some tea," and not say thank you when I give it to him. But when we're speaking English, he has to add a please, a thank you, and a smile.
Okay. Well, what was their problem?
Mm, That uh, about manners. Because Miranda is British and Alexander is Russian, they in this country their manners is different,
Are different.
are different, yes, and so the first problem is about their first meeting. Mm, Miranda uh, Miranda just think about Alexander that he is rude,
Mm-hmm.
but for him it is normal
Mm-hmm.
mm, not to say some polite words. For
Mm-hmm.
example, please or thank you or smile.
Mm-hmm.
But for British people, it's necessary to do this.
Uh-huh. Okay, yes, thank you very much. Okay. Uh, Aliyah, how have they managed to solve their differences? So what was their solution?
Mm. Maybe they uh, said about about manners his country before uh, before um, when that they um, um,
Mm-hmm.
was this country maybe
Didn't catch you, Aliyah,
they
at
were
all.
ой,
Совсем не
they were
поняла. But yes, paraphrase. Yes, I didn't catch you at all. Я вообще ничего, к сожалению, не поняла. Перефразируйте. Paraphrase. What did you want to say? So, what did they decide to do?
before Miranda mm, took Alexandra about manners, English manners.
Mm-hmm. How have they managed to solve their differences? Well, we have discussed the differences, right? Lila has mentioned that they're from different cultures, that's why they have different manners. So, but they live together. How have they managed to solve their differences?
Вы имеете в виду, как они решили их?
Ну да, как они справились с решением этих сложностей? Мгм. Что они решили?
Don't know.
That was in the last part of your speech. Okay. Lilia, what did you hear how
Mm,
what
I,
they
they
decided? Mhm.
they decided that if they say in
Speak.
English, they
Uh-huh.
speak in English, uh, they would they will или they would
They will. Mhm.
they will speak without
If they
they
speak
won't
English,
if
uh-huh.
they speak English they won't at please or thank you
If they
polite.
speak English.
No.
Mhm.
Наоборот. If
Mhm.
they speak English, they will say
Mhm.
mm, polite words.
Mhm.
But when they speak Russian, They won't add
Yes.
any of these words.
All right, Annie. So that's right. They agreed on the point that if they speak English, they follow English manners and English type of behavior, right? It means adding polite expressions like a thank you, a please, right? And plus a smile, right? Plus a smile. Whereas if they speak Russian, it's not necessary to do that. It's not obliged to do that. Okay. Well, yes. So now let's, ladies, listen to the details. True false exercise. Here there are 7 statements, and as you can see, okay, you should mark them true false. Well, look through, please, because then you will listen to it once again.
Okay.
Well, finished. There is the word ridiculous. Do you know what it means, ladies? Ridiculous.
It's funny.
Funny. Yes, that's right. Funny. Okay. Yeah. So let's listen.
2.48. I always thought that good manners were always good manners, wherever you were in the world. But that was until I married Alexander. We met in Russia when I was a student there, and I always remember when I first met him. He came to my flat one afternoon, and as soon as he came in, he said to me in Russian, "Nalye menye chai," which means, "Pour me some tea." Well, I got quite angry and I said, "Pour it yourself." I couldn't believe that he hadn't used a "could you" or a "please." To me, it sounded really rude. But Alexander explained that in Russian it was fine. You don't have to add any polite words. Some months later, I took Alexander home to meet my parents in the UK, but before we went, I had to give him an intensive course in pleases and thank yous. He thought they were completely unnecessary. I also told him how important it was to smile all the time. Poor Alexander. He complained that when he was in England, he felt really stupid, like the village idiot, he said, because in Russia, if you smile all the time, people think that you're mad. And, in fact, this is exactly what my husband's friends thought of me the first time I went to Russia, because I smiled at everyone and translated every please and thank you from English into Russian. Another thing that Alexander just couldn't understand was why people said things like, "Would you mind passing me the salt, please?" He said, "It's only the salt, for goodness sake. What do you say in English if you want a real favour?" He was also amazed when we went to a dinner party in England and some of the food was, well, it wasn't very nice, but everybody, including me, said, "This is delicious." In Russia, people are much more direct. The first time Alexander's mother came to our house for dinner in Moscow, she told me that my soup needed more salt and pepper, that it didn't really taste of anything. I was really annoyed, and later, after she left, Alexander and I argued about it. Alexander just couldn't see my point. He said, "Do you prefer your dinner guests to lie?" Actually, I think I do. I'd prefer them to say, "That was lovely," even if they didn't mean it. Anyway, at home we now have an agreement. If we're speaking Russian, he can say, "Pour me some tea," and not say "thank you" when I give it to him. But when we're speaking English, he has to add a please, a thank you, and a smile.
Okay, let's see. The first one, Alia, please.
In Russia, you should say please in Russian when you ask someone to do something. Yes, true.
Really? Did you hear that it's true in Russian? Do you remember what happened when Alexander came to Miranda's flat for the first time, right? First time. So what did he tell her?
Пожалуйста, налей чай.
Did you say, пожалуйста, налей чай?
Чай налей.
Налей мне чай, he said.
Налей мне
Yes,
чай.
налей мне чай. So did he say please or could
No,
you?
yes.
So in Russia you should say please?
No.
It's false.
It's false, yes.
Okay, number 2, Lilia.
Before Miranda took Alexander to meet her parents, she taught him about English manners. It's true.
Yes. Do you remember which special phrase she used instead of she taught him about English manners? What did you say?
She gave him instruction course.
Intensive, right?
Intensive
course.
course.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. Intensive course. Yes. Thank you. The next 3, Alia.
When Alexander smiled at people in the UK, he felt ridiculous. True.
It's true. Do you remember, Alia, how she described this scene? What did she say? How did he feel? Not he didn't say she didn't say he felt ridiculous, but she used another phrase. Do you remember exactly what she said? No?
Village idiot.
Idiot. Yes.
Idiot.
He felt like a village idiot. What is village?
Выглядит.
Деревня, right?
Деревенский
Idiot.
idiot.
Деревенский idiot. He felt like a village idiot. You see, that means very, not very, but really ridiculous. Okay, number 4. Alia, please.
When Miranda went to Russia the first time, Alexander's friends were delighted because she smiled all the time. Yes, it's true. Delighted,
So,
what does it
delighted, it
mean?
means happy. So they were happy because she
Not
smiled.
actually happy.
Yeah.
They felt it's very странно. It's very
Strange. Yeah.
strange.
It was very strange for them, right? That she was smiling all the time. So then the statement is
False.
false. Okay. Yes, number 5, Alia.
Alexander thinks that the English sometimes use very polite expressions unnecessarily.
Unnecessarily. Okay, unnecessarily.
Unnecessarily. True.
Yes, it's true. Well, can you comment on this? Yeah, what he said, just, or maybe you can memorize something from the audio which can prove your point of view.
They say all the time, please. Oh.
And he asked her, what do you say when you really want a favor then? Yes? Okay, so if you always use please and thank yous, Well,
Thank you.
what do you usually say if you want a real favor? Что же вы тогда говорите, когда вам реально нужно сделать одолжение, да, чтобы вам кто-то сделал одолжение? Что же вы тогда говорите? So, okay, because, yeah, if they overuse these polite expressions, yes, that's why. It's true. Okay, 6, Lilia.
Alexander thinks the English are too direct. It's false,
Why?
because Miranda thinks the Russian are too direct.
The Russians are too direct. Yes, okay. 7, Alia.
Miranda doesn't think her dinner guests should criticize criticize her cooking. Criticize her cooking. I think true.
It's true. What happened, Alia? Do you remember? What happened? You have listened to it 3 times. So what happened? And what does this scene refer to? So she doesn't think her dinner guest should criticize her cooking. But what happened, actually?
When Miranda cooked dinner, the guest said, how delicious. Там, что-то еще.
But it was a different scene. Это в другом контексте.
В другом контексте.
Yes, something else happened. Lilia, do you remember?
That when Alexander's mom come to, or наоборот, came to Miranda's house and said that her dinner, her cooking,
her soup, right? Her soup.
Her soup wasn't really good because without pepper and some salt, maybe.
Yes, it needed some salt and pepper.
Yes, and she spoke very direct to her.
Directly
to her. But Miranda, then after all, said to Alexander that it wasn't polite to say, and Alexander didn't understand her point of view because he asked her, do you want your guests always say lie
to you?
To you? Yes. And Miranda said that it would be good. It would be better than yes. She prefers that guests say it was amazing, it was lovely.
Rather than to hear the truth. Yes. Okay. That's right. That was the scene. Okay. What would people from your country do in these situations? For example, okay, the same scene with soup, ladies. What would guests from Kazakhstan do in this situation? Would they tell the truth, or just would they lie in order to avoid a conflict?
I think.
What do you think? Yeah.
People in Kazakhstan are more polite, and they would, if even you cooked some not delicious, not very delicious, but they wouldn't say that you cooked bad or you should do that or add some and other. I
You
think
should have done it in
yes, you
other
should.
way, right? You should have done
Yes,
it at the
you
moment.
should have done.
Okay. And if, for example, going abroad, Alia, for example, imagine that Miranda is married, for example, a Kazakh man, and they arrived in Kazakhstan. So, would she behave uh, just according to traditions in Kazakhstan, or so how would
I
she behave in this situation?
I think the mother-in-law usually say uh, say to direct to невеста будет как
Daughter-in-law, daughter-in-law.
daughter-in-law she they criticize her cooking. Cooking.
So she shouldn't have done it. Your mother-in-law shouldn't have done it, right?
Maybe mother-in-law should be been should been
Should have been.
should have been should have been very polite. Polite.
More polite, yes?
More
More
polite.
polite. Okay. Are we people in Kazakhstan speak like Russian people or like English people? Do we have English manners or do we have Russian manners in Kazakhstan, ladies? When we
Russian.
ask, for example, pour me some tea, yes? Alia, please. What kind of?
I think some manners like
Are like.
I like
Are like, because you say
are
some
like
manners are like.
are like Russian. Some manners English.
Are like English. Okay. Thank you. Lila, what do you think? 50-50, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Kazakh. I think because Kazakhstan is multinational
Multinational.
country, so there are a lot of influence.
There is a lot of
There is
influence, right?
a lot of influence of Russian people, and I think Russian and Kazakh people are are что-то берут друг от друга.
В прямом значении.
Are берут, брать. Take, are
Вы можете
taken.
сказать borrow, да, то есть copy, можно сказать copy, right, or borrow. Позаимствуют,
Borrow.
yes.
Yes, borrow something from each other.
Yes, so that's why we are closer to Russian, right, culture. I mean,
Yeah,
Russian
yes,
manners.
I think
Because
so.
yes, of course, geographically it is reasonable because we are next to each other, right? We have the same border, right? Of course, Russian influence is very significant. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your opinion, ladies. All right, and since we're talking about manners, just we're going to close this topic by one more speaking exercise, so which is called good manners, bad manners, or not important. It's a questionnaire, ladies. Okay, questionnaire. So you should just try to explain what do you think. Firstly, say what do you think, and then what you think, and then explain why you think so. All right. So, for example, when you are invited to somebody's house, and there are 4 options, right? Okay, so you should say what is good manners and what is bad manners and what is really not important or not necessary. Okay, and why? For example, criticizing the food, for example, if it's too salty or cold, is an example of bad manners, right? Because yes, it means you maybe disrespect, right, the hosts, the owners of these place, etc. So what are good manners, what are bad manners in this list, and what is really not important? Okay, got it. You can use such language as presented here, like Alia, can you read these speech bubbles?
I think it's very rude to criticize the food if you are in somebody's house.
Second.
I think it depends. It's okay if you know the person very well or if it's a member of your family.
Okay, so got to the point. Did you get the point? Let's try. So, Lila, can you please begin?
When you are invited to somebody's house, criticize the food. For example, if it is too cold, salty, etc.
Is it a good manner to criticize the food?
It is, I think, it's bad manner to criticize the someone's food. No,
Someone's food. Yeah.
someone's food. Yes,
Okay.
when you are in their house,
All right.
but when you are in your house, you can, because it's your family, you can say directly what you think about
The food, yes.
the food. Yes.
Okay, okay. What about taking a present if you are invited to someone's house? Taking a present is a good idea or not?
Yes, it's good. It's a good idea. It's a good manner.
Okay, just follow the list. Lila.
When you are invited to somebody's house, write an email to say thank you. It's a good manner. Arrive more than 10 minutes late for lunch or dinner. It's a bad manner, I think. But in Kazakhstan, it would be for for some families, it would okay. It would be okay.
Yeah. Okay. For some families, it's okay, right? Well, Alia, do you agree with this, with Lilia's ideas, or
I
Yes?
agree with Lilian.
All right. Then, could you please discuss this thing? Alia? When greeting people.
When greeting people, use more formal language when speaking to an older person. When speaking to an older person, I think formal language имеется в виду сленговые такие слова, да?
Наоборот. Formal – это формальный язык,
Формальные.
которым не используются сленговые выражения.
Yes, I think it's very good manners when you use more formal language older person.
Okay, the next one.
Kiss a woman on both cheeks when you meet her for the first time. For the first time. Когда вы встречаете первый раз, что ли? Yes, I think it's good manners too. Use your partner's first names. First names.
So we're talking about our country, okay? Just yes, so local traditions. Let's see. Well, is it a kind of good manner if we use our partner's parents' first names? For example, if I call my husband's mom's name, I mean, instead of right mom, I call her using her first name. Is it okay?
I think in our traditional, in Kazakh traditional, usually don't use your parents or partner's
We
parents.
don't use, yes, we don't use.
Don't use your partner's parents' first names. So it's very rude. Yes.
Okay, Alia, if you say we don't use, just be accurate with pronounce. We don't use your partner's parents' first names. Listen what you say. We don't use your partner's parents' first names. What's wrong?
Well, we use our partners.
We don't use our partner's parents' first names. Yes. Okay. Next, Lilia, go ahead.
When you are having a meal with friends in a restaurant, leave your mobile on silent on the table in front of you. On silent, yes, it's a good manner. It's a good manners, I think, because it will show that it shows that you respect the person in front of you.
Okay. Yes.
Answer or send a text or message. I think in our country it is good, and it's not bad or good manner.
Okay, so you can say it doesn't matter, right? It's not important.
Yes, it's not important. Yes, it's not important because maybe you have immediately situation, or you
Urgent. Yes,
Ur-
Lilia, not
urgent
immediate. Urgent situation.
urgent situation to solve.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And make a phone call. Make a phone call. Yes, I think it's not important. It's not important, but not very long phone call.
If it doesn't take you lots of time, yes.
Yes. Doesn't take a lot. Kiss your partner. Kiss your partner. Mm, yes, I think it's it's good. It's doesn't matter.
Okay. So if you
Yes.
are with friends, right, in a restaurant. Okay. Well, Alia, do you agree? Or maybe
Yes,
you have different points of view?
I agree with absolutely with Lily.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the next one then.
Man and a woman, a man's role. Pay for the meal on a first date. Yes, I think it's good manners for men because it is it shows that man is gentleman, gen- and polite people person. Wait for a woman to go through the door first. Yes, it is good manners.
A good manner, right? Because we are
Manner.
not talking about manners, but it's a good manner.
It's a good manner. Three, accompany a woman home. Accompany это имеется в виду
Help her
сопровождать.
to get home. Yes, that's right.
Ага. It's good manner to this this man is gentleman.
Okay. Lilia, do you agree?
Yes, I agree. Usually.
Okay. And then the last one, please.
On social networking sites, post a private message or conversation on an internet site. Private message, личные сообщения, и on internet site. Post, no, it's not very good idea, I think. It's very yes, if you don't mind about your uh,
Private life.
private life, you can
Mm-hmm.
post an embarrassing photo or video clip of a friend without asking their permission. Oh, I think it's a very bad manner because it shows that you don't
Respect.
respect your friend. And in other country, I know that it is very on the law. In the law, it's very important, or they they other people. How to say? In the law, it's они очень...
In the law, you mean LAW, Lilia?
LAW, yes. It's
The law
Mm,
prohibits, right? Запрещает, you
prohibits.
mean?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
law
yeah, yeah.
prohibits to post anything,
Mhm.
yes, private.
Without permission.
Mhm.
But in our country, I think it's not very strict about this.
Mhm.
Yes, I think that.
Yeah, all right. And the last one?
Post all the details of your breakup with a partner. I think it's your private life, and it's a bad idea. It's a bad manner, I think. But if you, a lot of people are very любопытные,
Curious.
curious, yes. If you want to show your private life, you can.
Yes, and if you want to hype, yes?
To hype, yes.
Because hype, it's an English word actually, to hype.
Because nowadays a lot of this message I can see on threads,
Yeah.
social media.
People want to get popular, right? With the help of these messages. Okay. Alia, do you have anything to add?
I agree with Lilian.
So, all right,
So,
all right. Nothing to add?
no, nothing.
Nothing to add. Okay, thank you. Well, okay, ladies. I think we'll finish here, all right? Just let's now rate, ladies. So, do you remember the first task was the grammar task? Okay, that was the revision. Then you did a kind of recycling with should have done, right? Cards, pictures. Then you did the listening task and speaking. So which kind of activity do you find the most exciting for you? Or just which kind of activity did you find the most engaging for you? Or maybe the most useful for you, for yourself? All right, so which one did you like the most? Let's choose, okay? Alia, so what was maybe the most difficult task and the most exciting task? Or maybe it was one task which combines being difficult and being exciting. Do you understand what I'm talking about, ladies?
Yes, I'm the most difficult listening. It is listening for me.
Okay.
And especially details.
Details, yes, details, true, false. Okay.
Then that's all.
And which task did you like doing? Did you like completing?
I like completely number one task.
Number one task, grammar, this one.
Yes, grammar is easy for me.
Okay, I'll tell you why, because it's a mechanical piece of task. Это механическое выполнение. Без механического, конечно, без механического выполнения задания. Механическое это что значит? Вы раскрываете скобки, выбираете правильный вариант. Это называется механические задания. но они, да, направлены на улучшение, то есть на понимание вами грамматики, но они не, как таковые не способствуют развитию вашего критического мышления, вашей креативности, да, в данном случае, например, как с карточками. И вот speaking skills тоже, listening, speaking, ну, все остальные скиллы, как вы поняли, при этом не участвуют, да?
Да.
Окей, поэтому механические задания, они нужны нам только для отработки грамматики, окей? Чтобы эта грамматика в дальнейшем у нас перешла из пассивной в активную, окей? Так, all right. Thank
And
you.
very,
Yes?
very interesting. It's does good manners and bad manners.
Good manners and bad manners. Okay, the speaking one, right? Okay, got you. Well, Lilia, what's your point of view? What do you think? Share your feedback,
I think
please.
today's lesson is very important and interesting. Was very interesting for me because the new one is the game of card with cards. Yes, and you can improve your English plus your
Critical thinking.
critical thinking. Yes, because I know
Develops,
my
yeah.
develops. Yes, because I know my critical thinking is not very good. So
We adults suffer this. У нас у взрослых с этим у всех проблемы на самом деле. Okay, yeah. Okay. You're not the only one. Yes, you're not the only
and
one.
I would like to do more trains
Practice work, right?
practice work with this exercise.
When you have to create your own, develop your own ideas, like, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yes, and to develop my fantasy. Yes,
yes, fantasy, right?
yes, I like these cards, and I like the last one to
And
discuss
what was
some.
difficult? Yes, Lilia, what was difficult?
What was difficult?
Or
I
maybe you
think
didn't like doing, or you don't like doing at all, just
I
on a
like
regular basis.
I like grammar. I like listening. And for me, the cards was some difficult.
Okay, difficult but engaging, right? Okay, because
Yes,
okay, sometimes we tend to like something we're not good at. Yes, I see.
yes.
Okay, thank you, ladies. All right. So we will wrap it up and we'll wrap our lesson up. And of course, today you will receive your homework. That'll be, just let's see. Workbook. Is there anything? Just let me see for a while. Okay. Actually, ladies, there is nothing in your workbook. I mean, something I can ask you to complete because well, we have done everything, right, in your workbook. That's a little bit strange how we managed to do everything so soon. Okay, I mean, page number 28 has been completed, right? The reading. Okay. The listening. Did you do that, ladies? Alia, did we do that? Listening? No? Yes?
Listening.
As I remember, I asked you to complete that. 5. Yes, you did it a long time ago, right? But I asked you to do a little bit later. So actually, you did it or not?
No, мы не делали
Не делали, да,
listening.
listening? Значит, я что-то, видите, путаю уже. Но текст reading ladies first прочитали, я помню. Так, тогда берите listening 5. Listening 5. И что-то мне еще нужно вам дать. Так. I will send you extra tasks, okay, later via WhatsApp Messenger, okay? Because the following lesson on Thursday, we are going to prepare for the test. Okay, that will be a kind of revision. So at home, you will have a chance to do some extra exercises, okay?
Okay.
Yes, okay. Well, thank you then. If you don't have any questions, let's say goodbye to each other and see you on Thursday. Goodbye, ladies.
Thank you.